Jodie if you're new here, and if you aren't, then welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a 24-hour readathon, and I'm really excited because I haven't done one for a while, at least not one that's been successful. So I'm hoping this one will be, for a few reasons. Number one, I am slumping hard. I am in one of the biggest book slumps. I have been in it for a while now, but Fourth Wing, the book hangover, is real, and I haven't even wanted to look at another book. I've tried, believe me, I can't. So I need to get out of my book slump, and I'm hoping that this readathon will help. So basically, every single month over on Patreon, I do a monthly readathon with all my patrons, and today is the day we're doing it, and I'm so excited. I've just been to get my nails done. Oh, look how friggin' cute they are. I'm sorry, but they're adorable. So yeah, I got my nails done. I've picked up a Starbies because, like, you can't do a readathon without a Starbies. So I got my latest obsession, which is an iced matcha latte with oat milk, and I get 6 pumps of vanilla syrup, which is a lot, but I like it sweet. So I did get one of those, but then I also got this drink to try, which I'm really excited about. So this is the strawberry pink coconut refresher. So yeah, it's the strawberry refresher with coconut milk in. I'm not a big fan of coconut, however I wanted to try this because I saw my friend Jan get one of these in one of her vlogs, and yeah, I really want to try it. So I guess let's do a taste test, why not? That is actually quite nice. I actually do like that, and it is refreshing.
I tell you what though, folks, that's bloody nice. That is bloody lovely.
Okay, yeah, I like that. That is nice. So yeah, that's what that is. So we have the Starbucks. Books wise, I don't know what I want to read, but these are my options. So I'm gonna, I think, post into our Discord and see what everyone thinks I should read. So I have my Kindle, which has some like random books on there just in case, but my main choices are these. So the first one we have is Flawless by Elsie Silver. So this is the first book in the Chestnut Spring series. There's a little cowboy small town romance, summer vibes, kind of what I want right now. So I feel like this is a good choice, but I also feel like this is kind of long, like it's 400 pages. And I just don't know if I definitely want to read it or not. I need a book that I'm going to get absolutely glued to, so I don't know for sure if this is the one. But I did do an Instagram post about this series last night, and I asked if you guys thought it'd be good to get out of slump, if it was worth reading. Do you want to read it on it? Everyone in the comments was telling me to read it, so I am leaning towards this one, but I'm not 100% sure. But if we read this book, then we will definitely be lighting this Yeehaw candle, because how could I not? This is from Primark, and it was only £4.50, and it's so good. It's watermelon scented, which I don't know watermelon really had a scent, but apparently it does, and it smells so good. So we will be lighting this candle if we end up reading Flawless. And then my other options, so I have these two, which are both summer themed and both really short books, so I figured they'd be perfect for a readathon. So I have The Infinity Between Us by N.S. Parkins. I believe this is a small town summer beach vibes second chance romance, and it's supposed to be very good, so this one is an option. And then we have this one, which is The Matchbreaker Summer. This one is set on a like summer camp, I think, and it's to do with this girl, I think, or her family, something to do with matchmaking, but then her and this guy end up falling for each other. It sounds really sweet. It's a YA one, so I feel like it'd just be a light and fluffy fun little summer read. So we also have that. And then if I'm in a fantasy mood, then I will read Divine Arrivals by Rebecca Ross. This is my Patreon buddy read book club pick of the month, which I started when I first got sent the arc, but I only got 18 pages in, so I'd probably just start over again, but maybe we'll read this if I feel like I'm in a fantasy mood. But these are all of my options, so I'm probably only going to realistically read 1 or 2 books because I am a slow reader. So this is a 24-hour readathon slow reader edition, but yeah, I'm not too sure exactly which of these I want to read. If I'm going to read these two, then I definitely think I can get through both of them. I am also planning to sleep during this readathon, but yeah, these are all my choices. So I'm going to post into our Discord chat and see which of these I should read first, and yeah, I will let you guys know what I decide. Hi besties. So may have messed up just a little bit. Yeah, so it is currently almost 10 p.m. and I've only read 30 pages. So I started reading Flawless, as you guys may have seen, and I got 30 pages in and I moved to the couch to continue reading and then fell asleep. Had a 4-hour long nap and then I had to sort some work stuff out. Then I had a panic over the Taylor Swift tickets because they've changed everything and it's not looking likely, guys. It's not looking likely. I'm gonna have to buy them off a reseller, which sucks. But Paramore is gonna be the supporting act. Like, I'm sorry, but I haven't seen Paramore since I was like 13 and I've been wanting to see them again for years. Like, I was a hardcore Paramore fan back in the day. Like, I have to go. But anyways, that's besides the point. So yeah, that's what's happened. I made some food to try and wake myself up a bit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling tired. But I have my emotional support water bottle and my book, and me and Emma are gonna do some sprints at I think 10:30. So I'm doing this. Sorry, my laptop keeps going off and I'm using that as a light to like make this brighter. So I'm doing this readathon with my patrons and her patrons from Perfect Paperbacks. So we are doing it together, and we're going to do a live show and read together at I think 10:30. So hopefully that will keep me motivated and reading. But I think I am going to read some more of this and we'll see how I get with it. So obviously I haven't really properly started the readathon except for maybe like half an hour of reading. So I'm probably just gonna do the 24 hours now until like 10 p.m. tomorrow night or something. I can't even bother turning that light back on. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this 24-hour readathon until late tomorrow night now. So I'm technically kind of starting it now. But it's fine. I'm gonna sleep tonight, but I am gonna stay awake for a little bit. So yeah, we'll see how much of this I can get read. I don't think I'll be reading this entire book during the 24 hours because I just want to take a chill, but we'll see. If I get really into it, then maybe I will. I think Em has read this and she really liked it, so I'll definitely ask her. But yeah, this is what I'm currently reading at the moment. So I'm only 30 pages in, so I'm not sure how I feel. I can't quite get a good like picture in my head of the guy, so maybe I need to look up some like Pinterest boards of this book so I can picture him more. Because if I'm not attracted to the love interest, then I don't really end up enjoying the book. I know that's really bad, but yeah, so I need to look at some fan art and get like a good idea in my head. Yeah, I don't really have any thoughts on it so far, to be honest. It's not really giving anything at the moment. It's kind of just setting up what's happened. The only thing I will say is I find it hilarious that this man is essentially being cancelled because he doesn't like milk. Like, it's so funny. Like, I get there's more to it, but like, it's so silly, but I love it. So yeah, anyways, this is what I've decided to start with. We'll see how I get on with it. So I am gonna get set up ready for the sprints. I'm gonna create a link and stuff, and then I'm gonna sit and read some more of this book. And yeah, I will update you guys, I guess, in a little while, hopefully with a reading update, and hopefully I haven't fell asleep again. Okay, so I'm about to go live on Patreon and Em will be joining me soon. I probably should have got more water. I just had a little bit of a Taylor Swift dance party to hype me up, because nothing gets me more hyped than singing along to a Taylor Swift song. Seriously, dancing in my room to any one of her songs just gets me so hyped. So I did just have a little dance and a little sing along, and I'm feeling much more awake now. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to be reading Flawless. Very, very excited. Hoping that I will love this. Okay, hi guys. So, a little reading update. I am on page 103 of Flawless, and I'm enjoying it so far. It's definitely giving like a maximum of 4-star energy. I definitely don't think this is going to be 5 stars, mostly because I just cannot picture the love interest and I'm not really feeling like attracted to them, which I know might be weird for some people, but a lot of time when I read a romance, I'm mostly reading like with an attraction to the character, if that makes sense. Like if I'm not really feeling them or attracted to them, like the love interest, then I'm just not going to really be invested or enjoy the book, which is probably super shallow, but that's just the way my brain works. So yes, I'm just not able to picture him, and the way like they keep describing the long hair, it's not a vibe for me. I'm not really into like long hair, and like I just can't quite picture in my head like the characters, so I feel like it's ruining the vibes, but I am also enjoying it, so we'll see. I'm only 100 pages in, which isn't very much in this book because it's long for a romance. Just really hope they don't get together like halfway through, because like this is long and that'll just really annoy me. But yeah, so far it's like okay. Yeah, I'm hoping to get to halfway tonight, so I still need to read like 117 pages I think, and then I'll be like halfway roughly. But yeah, I'm really like sleepy and I'm also kind of hungry. Like I want a snack, but I don't have a snack, and I also really want like a fizzy drink, but I also don't have a fizzy drink, so that's annoying. I will try and get halfway and then maybe sleep for a few hours, and then try and wake up like super early, go to Starbucks, get myself a nice coffee to wake me up, and then continue reading and try and finish this in the morning. I did just download the audiobook for Matchbreaker Summer, which is like the cute YA rom-com-y vibe, so hopefully I can listen to that tomorrow. That's only 7.5 hours long, so I feel like I could do that quite easily because I usually listen on like at least 2 times speed. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's currently almost 1 AM, so me and Em are still going strong. We're still powering through, as are the people who are still watching live at the moment. I'm gonna drink loads of water. I'm gonna chug this to try and like keep me awake. Like I always find that when I'm sleepy, if I just like sip on water, it'll keep me awake. So yeah, I'm gonna get back into reading this now, and I will catch up with you guys in a while. So I just got off sprints with Em. I'm so tired. It is almost 2 AM. I need to sleep. I'm hungry as well, which does not help things. But I haven't reached halfway yet. I'm on page 168. I'm going to try and read a bit more, but I don't know if I'm going to get to halfway. I'll see how much more I can read. And then I'm just going to call it a night and try and go up early, because I need sleep, guys. I need sleep. So yes, I think what I'll do in the morning is get up and go to Starbucks and get a nice coffee. Try and energize myself to read all day. But yeah, I'm going to try and read a bunch more of this before I go to bed. But I am just so tired. Like I cannot even cope. So yeah, I will update you tomorrow morning, I guess. I'm just gonna go and read for a bit and then go to sleep. So goodbye for now. Okay, good morning guys. So I've just woke up. It's like 9:30 in the morning. So yeah, I didn't go to sleep until so late last night. I think it was literally like 3 AM by the time I fell asleep. So yeah, I stayed up on sprints really late last night, and then I stayed up to get to the halfway point in Flawless. So yeah, I did get to the halfway point. I am enjoying it. I'm not like absolutely obsessed with it, but it's just like a fun time. So I'm hoping to finish that this morning, and I did download an audiobook, so I think once I've finished Flawless, I'm gonna try and listen to some of the audiobook for my other book, and then maybe start a new book as well, but we'll see. Like I'm getting ahead of myself. I've still got to read half a book. So yeah, that is my plan. I am feeling super tired. And Jamie has taken the car, so I can't even go to Starbucks unless I get it delivered, because I really wanted to go and get a nice coffee this morning. Maybe I'll order McDonald's breakfast and get a nice coffee. Should I? I probably shouldn't, but I kind of want to. I don't know, but I need like an iced coffee. I am so tired. My eyes are watering so bad. So yeah, I do have a cup of tea though. I guess for now this cup of tea will have to do. I don't even want to get out of bed right now. I'm so sleepy. Yeah, I did set my alarm for like 7:30, but I just kept snoozing it because I was so sleepy. But like, you know when your alarm's going off and you keep snoozing it like longer and longer, so you're like in that state of like being half asleep or not quite asleep, that makes you feel more tired. That is what I was doing for the last like 2 hours, so now I feel worse. My throat is very like, I don't know what the word is, but weird this morning. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read in bed for a little bit, and then I think I might get ready and maybe head to a coffee shop or something to read, just for a change of scenery. I'm not too sure. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to come on and update you guys and say good morning. So yeah, bye. My book. Lila. Lila. Please. Next day. It's currently 2:30 in the afternoon, so I haven't updated this vlog for a while. I don't know if I did vlog this morning, but I did read this morning. Let me just change the angle because this is not it with this lighting. That'll do. So yeah, I do have a couple of reading updates. Oh my god, how am I covered in cat hair already? Honestly, like my leggings are literally covered in cat hair and I don't know how, and I've got cat hair stuck to my lip. Anyway, so I have done some reading this morning, so I'm now on page 336 of Flawless by Elsie Silver. So I did read this when I woke up this morning. I think I read like 100 pages or so, and I am enjoying it. It's giving like 3.5 stars, to be honest. Like, I'm not obsessed with it or anything, it's like okay, but I don't feel like I love it. So yeah, we'll see. I still have 100 pages left, so I'm definitely going to finish this. And then I had to like tidy up around the house a bit, did some cleaning and things like that, and then I got ready. So I started listening to the audiobook for The Matchbreaker Summer. I'm literally only 22 pages into this via the audiobook. So yeah, it's very, very on the younger side of YA so far. I thought this would be more like kind of like just before you get to new adult, like if you imagine like a spectrum for YA, because obviously YA starts at like 13 and goes all the way up to 19. If you imagine like where new adult is on that spectrum, I was expecting this book to just be teetering on the edge of it, but it's not. It's very like young. So yeah, it's a lot more immature than I thought it was going to be, but I still think it's just going to be like a really fun, cute little story, and hopefully it's filled with like really nice summer vibes, which is what I want. So yeah, I'm listening to it on audio, so I'm listening on 2x speed. It's like 3.5 hours long, so I definitely feel like I could finish this today. So yeah, it says I've got 3 hours and 26 minutes left if I carry on listening to it on 2x speed. So that will be my audiobook whenever I'm like not physically reading. But I'm definitely planning to finish this, and then I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to pick up next. I might pick up The Infinity Between Us, or I might start Divine Rivals. I haven't quite decided. And then hopefully me and Em are going to do some reading sprints later on today, which will be fun. But yeah, I'm kind of in the mood to do some editing, so I might do that and then read again. But I'm going to be carrying this readathon up until like really late tonight, because I didn't really start properly reading until like, I think it was like 10:30 yesterday. I read for like half an hour before that, before I had a nap, which I think I've already mentioned. So I am gonna read until like midnight tonight, I think, like, and then just end the 24-hour readathon there. But yeah, I feel like I can definitely finish both of these, and then maybe I'll pick up like a manga or something if I'm in the mood for one. But those are my reading updates and my reading plans. So yeah, I think I will actually just import some of the footage that I have and do some editing, and then I will continue reading. So I will probably update you guys when I finish this book. But yeah, at the moment it's definitely given 3.5 stars, and like I always get confused when I give books 3 stars, because it's like I feel like I'm either like giving them 3 stars because they weren't the most enjoyable thing, but they weren't the worst. I'm giving them 3 stars where I really enjoyed them, but I can't bring myself to give it a 4, if that makes sense. So I don't know, but maybe I won't rate it right away. Maybe I will just like sit on it for a bit and decide, and if I film a monthly wrap-up, then I'll give my final verdict on the book there. But yeah, I have like about 100 pages left. I'm definitely gonna finish this. Maybe I'll pick up the second book, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, anyways, that's all my updates and things. I'm gonna go, and I'll catch you with you guys later. It's actually 7:30 in the evening. So I did finish a book. I finished Flawless by Elsie Silver quite a while ago, and I decided to give this 4 stars in the end. I really enjoyed the last 100 pages, and overall it was just like quite a fun romance. I'm not like obsessed or anything, and it didn't really have me like giggling or kicking my feet, you know, those kind of like feelings you get when you read a really good romance. I didn't really get that. So I would say it's more of like a 3.75 rounded to a 4. I still enjoyed it. I just wish there was more like small town vibes, because there wasn't really that much. Like I didn't really get that cozy small town feeling. And yeah, I can't quite put my finger on what it was that I wasn't like loving. I don't know, but something about this wasn't like, it didn't live up to the hype for me. Like, it was a good romance book, don't get me wrong, like I would still recommend it. It's really fun. I enjoyed the fact that this is about like a sport as well that I've never read about before, but I just like wasn't obsessed with it, and I didn't get those like really exciting feelings you get with romance books sometimes. But I still really enjoyed it. I did like the characters. I love the development of their relationship. It's not necessarily slow burn, but it's not like, I didn't feel like that happened too quickly. Like, I was really worried they'd get together too soon. I don't really feel like they did necessarily. And yeah, it was fun to see like the like character growth with both of the main characters in here, and I liked how it's dual pov as well. So that was like really good. And yeah, overall I did have a fun time, so decided to give this 4 stars. And I'm debating starting the next book because I do have the second and third one, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I finished that earlier this afternoon, and then I started the audiobook for this. So I did listen to more, but I don't know where I'm up to because I fell asleep.
Bruh.
I lay on the couch after I made myself some noodles, listened to this, which was a mistake. I need to just learn to not lie down when I'm reading, because I fell asleep yesterday for 4 hours when I first started reading this book, and then today the same thing happened with this. I am a sleep deprived gal, okay, so that's why I'm falling asleep all the time, but also it's kind of not normal. But yeah, I fell asleep, so I don't really know where I'm up to, because obviously I was sleeping through a good portion of this book, so I need to go back and listen to this again. But I don't think I want to during this readathon anymore, so I'm not probably going to finish another book except for this one, which is fine. Like, this was just supposed to be a really fun, chill 24-hour readathon. A lot of my other like 24-hour readathons, I've been doing them where it's like more of a challenge, where I can see how many books I can read, and I'm trying to read a lot of books. So I think there was one where I did like the timer method, where you actively count the hours on your phone, like you time it and you see how much you actually do read within a 24-hour period. And that video I read like over 20 books. I mean, it included a lot of manga as well, but I read like a lot, so I know like if I actually physically do read for an exact 24 hours, I can read a lot. But during just one 24-hour period like this, I just want to take it easy. So there are other vlogs I've done where I read loads of books, but yeah, anyway, I'm going to carry on this vlog until this evening. So I'm trying to decide what book I want to read next, because I just don't know. This is what always stumps me in readathons, is not knowing what to read next, and that's why I don't end up reading. So these are my options, but then I also have some other options. So I could go into Heartless, which is book 2 in the Chestnut Spring series, or I could read The Infinity Between Us, which is quite a short one, but I think this is Second Chance Romance, which isn't really my favourite. Or I could start Divine Rivals, which is a fantasy. This is my Patreon buddy read, I think I've already said that, but it means I would have to start another vlog as well, because I will be filming a vlog for this, and I'm not really too sure if I'm in the mood to do that, so I just don't know what I'm in the mood to read. Those are my reading updates. I will catch up with you guys a little bit later once I've figured out what I'm actually reading. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.